To begin, let's go ahead and open up a web browser. Let's navigate to aka.ms/students. That will take you to the Microsoft Azure for Students free offer. The Azure for Students offer is $100 worth of credits and includes several developer tools that will help you take full advantage of the Azure platform. Unlike some of the other offers, this offer does not require a credit card, but one can be added later if needed in case you need to exceed the $100 of Azure credit. Alright, so to continue, let's go ahead and click Activate Now. From here, we will enter an email to begin the registration process. This can be your academic student email or any email that's currently registered as a Microsoft account ID. If you don't currently have one set up, then you can go ahead and click on the Create One link and then walk through the wizard to register an existing email or even to create a new Outlook.com email address for this purpose. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my email address here. Click Next. I have to enter the password. Okay, click Sign In. I'll say yes for now to stay signed in. Alright, and so here's where the verification process begins. So we're going to start, I'm going to enter my phone number. It does require a valid phone number. Click Text Me. I'll enter or wait for the verification code and then enter it here. And then once I have it entered, I'll go ahead and click Verify Code. At this point, you will be required to verify your academic status, and there's two ways to do this. The first one is leveraging your school email address, which is typically ends in a .edu email address, and the second is using a verification code. So if you have a verification code, I'll go ahead and show you that here in a bit. For now, let's go ahead and start with by selecting the school email address. Again, it must be a .edu. And click Verify Academic Status. At this point, the system will send a verification email to the email address provided, as well as steps that you will need to follow in order to complete the offer activation process. Once you have completed the required steps, you will then have to accept the terms and conditions prior to gaining access to your new subscription. If you're unable to verify your academic status leveraging your school email address and you have a verification code instead, I'll go ahead and demonstrate how to use that here. So go ahead and enter verification method, choose verification code. There is a 25-digit verification code that you'll need to enter. I'll go ahead and enter that now. And then once you have that entered, go ahead and click Verify Academic Status. At this point, you'll need to enter your information about your profile. In this case, enter your phone number as well. Again, it has to be a valid phone number. And then click Next. And again, you'll have to agree to the terms and conditions in order to accept your Azure for Students credit offering. So go ahead and click on I agree and click Sign Up. At this point, go ahead and wait for confirmation. And then once it's complete, you'll be taken to the Microsoft Education Hub. Here in the Azure Education Hub, there are many resources that you can take advantage of, including free software as well as some free learning resources as well. We'll be covering the Azure Education Hub and other things that you can do with it in another video. So let's walk through validating your new subscription. So go to the breadcrumbs section and click on Home. Then you click on Subscriptions. From here, you should see a new subscription called Azure for Students. Now, if you don't see one, you may have to deselect Show Only Subscription Select in the Global Subscriptions filter. That's especially the case if you have multiple subscriptions associated to this account. So go ahead and select Azure for Students, and let's look at the properties. On the overview blade of your new subscription, you will want to make a note of some of the properties of your new subscription. The first is the Azure Subscription ID, which is a unique ID that is assigned to this subscription. In addition to the subscription name, the subscription ID will be referenced each time you create any new resources, whether created here in the Azure portal or when you're creating resource programmatically. The second is your role in this subscription. You are currently the account admin and owner of this subscription, which grants you full rights on everything contained within it. The third is in discovering how much credit you have remaining. For that, you can click on or navigate to www.microsoftazuresponsorships.com. In this case, we'll go ahead and click on the URL. Once on the Azure Sponsorships portal, from here you can just click on Sign In the upper right-hand corner. Since I'm already logged in, it will simply log me in. From here, you will see how much credit you have remaining. In addition, you will see any subscription IDs that are associated to this credit pool. Once you're done, go ahead and close the Azure Sponsorship portal and return to your subscription. So this concludes our first exercise, setting up your first Azure for Students subscription. Thank you for watching.